All right.
Scratch's wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good
Of
news,
course.
consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. If you're the key to
Cool.
the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks.
It's a
Go team.
big old key. We're deputizing Bureau of Control. Now you're gonna have a hell of a life after that.
Story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
What about you?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
I mean, he has a good point too. But at the same time as well, she is a seer. So you got that stuff.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones in my family.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Stories so far. We can at least use one of these. There we go.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light.
I
Does
mean,
that make sense?
we already knew that. Fact versus fiction. Can't do any of that stuff yet. And Wake and the clicker. Could be both. Alright, Casey, Hedwig's face. Scratch the entire time. Wake has been contacting me in the dark place. So he's still in the dark place. And Scratch wanted the same thing as Wake. There we go. I think that's it when it comes to things I can do. And I think there's some profiling I can do. Well, the profiling dust is getting thick.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
It's very dangerous. I have a feeling we can be invaded in our mind. Which is not good. Trapped in the dark place.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The big apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
I think I do need to switch realities. See what Wake is really up to. Easy peasy.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Gotta clear through that stuff again. Well, I got one more commercial to watch. Yay. So I don't know what type of order I really want to do, though. Should I just finish Saga's little story, or do I get benefits for switching? Well, I think there might be. I'm not sure. I don't think there's really a big benefit for doing one or another. Let's see, what's her goal? Examine the files in the locked cell. See if there's anything in here. I like how the sound kind of fixed itself. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Scratch's boot prints or someone else's boot prints?
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
They couldn't do anything about it. Should have had a flashlight. Well, can't do anything with weapon upgrades or anything like that, so let's go towards those files. Alright, anything here except for the files, or... Allowing... Information, purpose of that... I don't see Jesse's initials. So that's not Jesse's thing.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Actually, she probably wouldn't be going to Jesse. She would be pretty much be called the director. Which I don't think Jesse has communication with the outside operators. So, I mean, if they're still dealing with things in the old house, the oldest house, that means, yeah, we probably won't be seeing Jesse.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
We learned about those during, what do you call it? Control. My brain's a little fuzzy on that, but I forgot the full details, the memory of that stuff. An FPC file on the clicker and its thing. Let's see, the clicker. There we go. That's now clean.
Amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Alright, and I can't really do anything else. So we got that. Come up with a plan. I guess we need to go back there and talk to them. Wait, what? Oh. So he's still in the station.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yaku was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Why are you attacking me?
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
Okay, so we got some more case stuff. At least some things that explain this. He's never heard of Scratch, so let's see. I do Ilmo? No. How do they want to kill me? Ah, okay. That's all clean. And Ilmo cult found the lake's pages. I mean, Wake's pages inside. Taken after he was. So they thought he was the cause, so. Would that be. Okay, so that's cleared up. And the cult of the tree targeted people already corrupted. Would that be another goal? Yeah, so the goal has been cleaned. And ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them. That's clean. Well, it's not clean. Still got 2 more pieces of evidence. Okay. And let's do a profile. Killing Taken.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Which is, interesting.
If the cult is killing Taken,
What about the cult of the word?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Let's see. Nightingale was already taken. Cult's ritual. Stopped. Let's see. There we go. That clears that up. Cool. I love clearing things up.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Okay, so we have a defensive line. They know how to fight the Taken. It's just they need to be prepared more.
You were the better Koska. Much better than me.
Okay.
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Hey, we're 17 and a half hours in. But, come up with a plan. I'm kind of wondering if I do need to switch to Alan now. Thing is, though,
Anybody seen what all the commotion was about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Costco brothers locked up in there.
Anybody
saw
seen
them
what all
go
the
in
commotion was
earlier.
about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Costco brothers locked up in there.
ooh-wee. Hey, who's the guy in the... I'm still wondering about who this guy is. And why are you guys out in the rain, man? Okay, I'm trying to figure out if there's something else we need to kind of do. Other than, of course, the plan and all that.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
How do I prime them? Why is it vibrating like this? Do we not do anything here? Wonder if that was like a glitch. No, I'm probably gonna switch to wake. Who are you? Oh, this is a bunch of other people. Yeah, let's see if we can see what Wake's doing now. Quick save too. I think there is a bucket here, or maybe not. Where's... I don't think there's a bucket. Well, there's something over here that I forgot to grab. There's a container somewhere. Oh, I thought there was a container. Yeah, there's supposed to be a container here. It's a glitch. Must be a glitch. So it says like I didn't open it, but I did. Okay, what am I doing here? Do I need to go back to the car, maybe? Maybe I need to go back to my car. Let's see, which way are we facing? We need to go back the other way. It's so dark now. What is he doing? Manuscript.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskinen knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskinen sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, They drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
So that's what they were doing. They needed the clicker. I mean, if it works, it works.
It's empty. There's nothing there, just darkness. It's empty.
I looked at this.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault. We all knew what we were signing up for.
I'm kind of wondering if any of these doors are unlocked now. I've been in here. I think I have. I'm trying to remember what the door that one lady was knocking on. I think it was this one. She's not there anymore. That door's still locked. Okay, well, I think there's a janitor bucket in the lodge. Let's see. Let's do some inventory management before get anything done. I think we're good. Do a manual save just in case I don't like it. But yeah, switch realities. This is my second time doing this.
Able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
Yeah, this is pleated jacket again. Words power, typewriter, television, Alice's documentary. So there's 7 parts to that.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Yeah, excuse me. We need to break the loop somehow. There's our map, radio. Guess we need to get in that typewriter.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take
where he comes
control,
from,
no
where he
more
draws
surprises.
inspiration, what demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical.
The musical.
We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Hmm. Is there gonna be a singing part? Oh.
What the hell?
Yeah.
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Interesting. Oh, do I just progress? Oh, they're beckoning me to, like, keep moving.
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Who knew?
So true.
So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions they
Oh. It's the actual. Okay, never mind. Sam Lake dancing. It's like a Thriller dance. Whoa. It's like a concert down there. Am I going anywhere? Oh, right over there? No. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Like those weird little moments.
And the award goes to Alan White.
Oh, there's our lamp.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
It was all too much, I had to get away.
Remember Sam Lake always wanted to do a musical? Excuse me. Probably the latter. Oh. Oh, or light. So we need to get her gun. Oh, we got her gun.
But there is more to it than meets the eye.
I never meant for it to ruin my life that way.
Who'd you say you lived a jaded lie?
Dark shades could never save the day.
So sad,
but true.
Do we have to worry about opposition now? Oh. It's kind of like a fever dream.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.
Ooh, flare gun. Hell yeah.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war meets its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him held her hostage, and he seen her drowning. What has saved her from the darkness of the lake?
Uh-oh. Whoop. Shit. 1 second. That worked. Fuck. Oh. Everybody sure there's no enemies. Alright, we're back in business. Oh. Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh, shit, where the fuck you come from? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. There we go. Fuck yeah. Need to make sure everything's loaded up before I do anything. There we go. Try and get those headshots out. Man, he's ripping. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Whew. Yeah, this is reminding me of that little concert part in Alan Wake 1.
That was pretty good.
TV's not on.
A vision.
Whoa.
Such Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Gee. This is interpretive dancing and everything.
I will bring this song to its end.
Still have our stuff. Song's end. I was kind of hoping they would have stuff like that in the game. I was like, say, like, there's some campiness and some fun little things to do. Oh, okay. So I need to... I think we got... Oh, here, Ati. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna try and, like, mirror Saga's setup. Let's see. In our offensives, technically... Yeah, technically I don't really need to use the flare for a defensive or offensive unless something grabs us. But I'll probably put it down here. Actually, what I should do... There we go. So I don't accidentally use the flashbang like immediately. We'll stick with the painkillers for now for secondary heal, which will be... So we got 2 offensive weapons. We still don't have a shotgun or anything like that, but I think we'll come across it now. Alright, Ati. What can you tell me? What's going on?
Champion of light.
Catchy, right?
Herald of darkness. Lost in the...
She's just gonna...
Ai, Swedish brothers, perkele. Ai, että nyt on kyllä, joo. Laitto pojat jenkkakoneet soimaan. Atana.
No clue what he said. Alright, I guess we're doesn't really have anything to say. He's just gonna. Oh, that was the end of the part. It was a whole musical like thing. That was fun. Oh, this is the whole loop song again. So, since we've heard this song, we don't have to listen to it again. If it's a new song, I'll probably stick to it. Yeah, it was fun. It was a nice little change of pace. I like it when horror games have change of pace like that. It keeps you in the game longer. Yeah, we haven't really got to do much with Alan Wake, so it's probably a good time to start doing it. Oh wait, yeah, let's do a quick save. So I don't know how long Alan Wake's parts are, so we gotta... What's his goal, actually? His goal, leave the studio. Okay, we did that.
It was all about me. This performance the Dark Place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was. The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out more.
Alan Wake? Do you know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel.
Oh, Ocean View.
Room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the Dark Place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
Holy shit, Ocean View from Control. I was wondering if that hotel would make an appearance here. Ocean View.
Suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon.
Where's Ocean View? Ocean View straight ahead. Just gotta figure out how to get into it. Yep, it's right there. Should probably bring out our flashlight so we can see the shadows and all that. The cult. And they did a fantastic job with this game, though.